Hi, I'm Fernando. Today we'll try to answer this question. Does history repeat itself? We will focus on the comparison between the Black Death in the 14th century and the modern COVID-19 pandemics. First, let's see a timeline of the Middle Ages. What about your experience during the COVID-19 pandemics period? What do you remember about that time? How did you feel during the lockdown? Are you aware that there have been other pandemics moments in the past? Let's focus on the Middle Ages, the Black Death and COVID-19. Where did the two pandemics originate? How did people try to stop the Black Death in the Middle Ages and in the recent pandemics period of COVID-19? What impact did the two pandemics have on the economics, health, and society? Can we open a comparative analysis? The medieval plague, also known as the Black Death, was one of the most devastating pandemics in human history. Let's focus on some important facts about it. The COVID-19 pandemic, an event that shook the entire world, had a historical impact comparable to that of the Great Plagues of the past. It all started insidiously in Wuhan, China, in December 2019. This is what mass media told us. Governments adopted restrictive measures, lockdown, social distancing, masks, with a strong social impact, increased mortality, mental health issues, widening inequalities, and economic impact, recession, job losses, supply chain disruptions. The global response included the development and distribution of vaccines and economic support plans. Although the health emergency has ended, the long-term consequences remain significant. The Black Death, a devastating pandemic that ravaged Europe in the 14th century, and the recent COVID-19 pandemics share striking similarities and differences. Now let's watch this video about quarantine from the bubonic plague to COVID-19. History doesn't repeat itself exactly, however, it can repeat itself by analogy, as this lesson has shown with only one example. There are many other examples in history. We can also state that the state rules brought ignorance and fear. The people, being ignorant, were easily manipulated. Can we be sure that such circumstances have not been the same as those of the contemporary times? Can we affirm that today, just like in the Middle Ages, there are still forms of misinformation that are useful for the state's social control over the people? We will finish this slideshow with some reflections and some hints for insights and research. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon.